Hello, survivors, and welcome to the final episode of the Weapon Starter series. So, this is the series, the end episode of where we took the starting skills of every single character and saw who could beat Curse 7 with the fastest time. We putting a lot of hope in the Death Knights for Carnage to deal some great damage. We do have Frost Strike and Glacial Affinity as well. We're going to try and stay away from Reap because I just hate the skill. I think it's trash, especially for a single cycle. But Unholy Aura, Ray of Doom and Obliterate also very, very strong. So very strong skills, a lot of swing as well. So we've got 3 swing skills. Coming in over there, 4 actually, so we're going to try and get all 4 of them. It gives us a lot of typing bonuses. Ruins are as usual, the Weapon Expert, Unexpected Arsenal and Reroll Mastery, Multicast Mastery, Critical Mastery, Vulnerable Target and Versatile Strength. Let's see how quickly we can do this Curse 7 run. I'm putting a lot of hope into Carnage over here, hoping that it deals enough damage to outspeed the Beastmaster. Otherwise, it looks like that would have been the winner of the series. Chaos, the Death Knight's Ascension, we might not land up using it because of how it works. Having to run to the center could cost us quite a bit of time, but we'll see how it goes. We might be able to run to the center while the bosses are still alive, sort of thing, and then use our Ebon Knights, but we'll see how it goes and how quickly we can kill everything. Getting Area of Effect is going to help the Carnage hit more enemies. As you can see, there are nice big gaps in between the casts, so we do want to try and get as many as possible going from there and see what happens. We do the usual. Let's see, crit 60%, not the best, not the worst, but it would have been nice to have had some, at least 70-75% like some of the other characters had that shouldn't have had that amount, but they did. So let's see, there's Carnage just popping completely off there, killing absolutely everything. Grab the crit, there's Frost Strike, that's beautiful to see. Grab the magnetic nice and early, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to help us put us in a very good spot. I know it's a little bit of a cheat over here. Not really a cheat, but it does help us quite a bit. Grab the multicast missile upgrade. That's great. Oh, they got missile as well. So they share missile. They share swing. But we got Ray of Doom as well, which is going to add Doom to it. So we can get Impending Doom here as well quite nicely. So we'll see how everything goes. A Ray of Doom, a very nice skill. Compared to Ray of Fire, very weak, but a really interesting skill nonetheless. I do like the Ray skills, and just it suits my gameplay because I always run around the bosses this way anyway. It might be because of just playing with Ray of Doom and Ray of Fire quite a bit that happens, but let's go. There's Reap. I will be replacing that as soon as possible. What a trash skill. It's not bad, guys, but I hate the skill. I hate Reap. I think it is Reap, Piercing Flame, and Purging Slam are my 3 least favorite skills. If I could banish them from the game, I would. I know a lot of other people like the skills. They're not bad skills, I just hate how they work and removing all the stacks. I way prefer like Noxious Shot, Fan of Bombs, and the ones that stack with the amount of stacks that you have, so they deal more damage based on how many stacks you have. Not an execute amount of damage where it removes all the stacks afterwards, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's why I don't like it. It's because it removes the entire skill, like the debuff, whereas these other ones don't do that. We're going to go damage increase for swing there. We're still looking to grab ourselves an upgrade to get Reap, to get Glacial Affinity instead of Reap, but Glacial Affinity, maybe because of its cooldown and its cost, because of its duration and things like that, isn't worth getting when you're trying to speed run. Maybe it doesn't help too much if you compare that. Maybe Reap is a better option, but again, Reap also not very good for when you're playing on low cycles. Going to be much stronger if you played it on higher cycles and you're able to spam all those doom stacks, especially when you've got like a high cooldown on it. or the bosses don't die very quickly and you're able to get thousands of doom stacks on the enemy, then you know it's worth playing Reap. But otherwise, getting to the point where you don't have too much cast frequency on Reap, but you have a lot of cast frequency on everything else, is quite difficult. But it boils down to the fact that you need to actually get rid of the general cast frequency and only take cast frequency on other things, and I just don't like that. But it looks like we're running out of time to change skills, so we're just gonna go and get all of the upgrades for everything else and go from there. We're grabbing cast frequencies for Reap. I mean, it doesn't even have flat damage, so I don't know, maybe it can get to like an insane amount of damage. Maybe I need to do a rebuild. I haven't done them before, so maybe we need to go into a high overlord where we have insane amounts of damage of doom, and then we go Reap to like one shot everything with its hit. We'll see what we can get going over there. This is not looking good for the Chaos Knight in terms of damage, unfortunately. We weren't getting a lot in terms of Carnage upgrades. We will use our Ascension now. We haven't been using it because it just puts us out of the way of everything, you know, so I haven't really been grabbing it. But let's go grab those Knights. There we go, we got the 3 of them. They're going to help us deal a little bit more damage to everything. Summon the next set of bosses a lot faster. We do have a full Ascension bar still, which doesn't make sense either. How do we have a full bar? But we do. Let's grab that. We're going to grab Area of Effects. That's fine. We can grab more crits. Nearly at 100%. More movement speed. More damage. The damage on Reap is actually really, really good. You can see 450%. So the Doom damage, or whatever the Doom amount would have been. So let's say we had 2,000 stacks on the enemy. Then when Reap hits, it deals 450 times that damage. So really strong, but to get to that amount of stacks before Reap procs is really, really difficult. Gonna need a lot of Fateful Strikes. I think you'd need a skill that hits really hard. So Obliterate could be really good, or Blade Storm. I guess we could actually do it. I'm gonna do it. We'll do a build where we play with Reap and go from there and see just how strong we can get the actual skill to be and how much damage we can get it to do. I think it's going to be very interesting. And then when we have Blade Storm and some of the other skills like Carnage and things like that, it will also... Something is going on here with this Ascension. There we go. It's like, why is it not getting rid of it? Is it like over-capping the actual Ascension based on how many souls we collect? So does the game actually have an amount of souls? It's not just the bar. And then you can over-cap on the amount of souls that you've picked up so that it doesn't always affect your character when you land up using it. But 5 minutes, 31 seconds. Unfortunately not beating the Beastmaster. Carnage failed us, which did the most amount of damage. Thank goodness Reap wasn't at the top there, because I would have cried. Carnage dealing the most amount of damage as expected. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the series. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.